Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this Raheem Sterling player review with me, your boy FIFA Wonder HD. As always, leave a like and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Now we're going to get into the review and look at his stats. He has got incredible positioning, very good indeed. But what really sets this card apart is his agility, balance, and most importantly, his sprint speed and acceleration. Sterling is so fast, it is unreal. He also has incredible ball control, very impressed with that, and his dribbling is right up there. It feels very much like dribbling with a Hazard or Messi. Very good indeed. I was disappointed with his long shots and shot power. Obviously the tackling isn't fantastic, but that's not too much of an issue. 4-star skills is very nice indeed. 3-star weak foot, and he's got the high medium work rate, which I like very much indeed. Specialities of a speedster, dribbler and acrobat, and he's got the traits of flair, which is very nice indeed. So how did Sterling play in game? It's all well and good looking at the stats, but how did he do in game? He was pretty good, to be honest. I did really enjoy playing with Sterling. I felt that his close range finishing, when he was one-on-one, he was pretty damn good. You know, he was very effective, very neat, very tidy. His shooting, when it came to anything sort of, you know, just outside the box or just inside the box, lacked that cutting edge that you would maybe expect for how much you're paying for Raheem Sterling. It just felt like everything was on target, but it was just lacking that power, you know, and that precision to really beat the goalkeeper, which was a shame, because he has got it in his locker to score some good goals, and he did for me. But at the same time, there were so many shots that I felt like someone else would have scored, and that was the only real shame for me. But coming on to two of his key areas, firstly, his acceleration and his sprint speed. Wow, absolutely phenomenal, guys. So good. He's rapid, and once he gets going, which doesn't take him very long, he keeps going. You know, he's so quick, always getting into good positions, able to cut down the wing, cut in, you know, get his shot off or beat the fullback to get a cross in. Very good indeed, especially when you add that speed and combine it with his dribbling. His ball control was fantastic. He was able to take the ball under control very quickly at any angle from any sort of pass. And then his dribbling, combined with his sprint speed and obviously his traits and specialities, meant that he could dribble at speed very easily, changing directions so quickly, which just enabled him to get into really good shooting positions, or enabled him to just free up that bit of space for a good pass or a good cross. Coming on to his passing, it was hit and miss. Everything that was short range was quite neat and tidy. The sort of crosses were okay. You know, they were into good areas, but a lot of them were sort of cut out pretty much every time, to be honest, by either the goalkeeper or the defenders. Now, that could have just been me coming up against good players, but I do have my suspicions, looking at his in-game stats, that his crossing is lacking a little bit. So, personally, if you do have the ball on the wing with him, I would just advise dribbling, getting into the box, and getting a shot away, or maybe playing a small, shorter pass into a striker or a supporting midfielder. I think you're going to have more joy getting assists that way, or at least scoring a goal with Sterling. You know, overall, obviously his defending and his physicality isn't brilliant. He does have crazy good balance and agility, as I mentioned earlier. So even though he doesn't have the strength, when defenders do try and knock him off the ball, you know, he is able to twist and turn with that good dribbling and with that balance and agility, just to keep the ball, keep it away from the defenders, and, you know, keep on track and keep moving down the pitch. So for that, he is very good, you know. So the strength isn't too much of a con. You know, it's not, obviously, you know, we'd love him to have all of the stats really high up, but it doesn't matter too much, I think, because his balance and agility was so good. So, moving on to his pros and cons. Dribbling and ball control, very good, as I mentioned earlier. His acceleration, God, he is so rapid. He's got the great sprint speed as well, so he keeps going. The 4-star skills are very nice indeed. Combine that with his traits and specialities, balance, 1v1 finishing, which I thought was pretty good. When he did get through, when he was slipped through and he was one-on-one with the keeper, he pretty much finished every time, which is really good. And his agility is absolutely up there. Cons, obviously strength is an issue against really big sort of centre-backs. Against any sort of pretty strong fullback, he is going to get muscled off the ball from time to time. That's a fact. We're all aware with quick players that that's often the case. So it's not too much of an issue, but it is something to be aware of. Long shots and shot power, probably what disappointed me the most because it affected his close range finishing. It just meant that when he wasn't quite one-on-one, you'd expect him to just blast a shot across goal, you know, and it just felt like it lacked that bit of zip that would have taken it in. A lot of them just went in straight into the keeper's arms or were quite an easy save for the keeper, which was disappointing. Also, free kicks, not very good at all. Definitely would recommend using someone else to take the free kicks. Overall, 8 out of 10 I've given for him. Currently going for around 30 to 40k, which I think is pretty reasonable. Although he isn't rated massively highly, he is a very, very good card with that pace and dribbling. Well worth investing in him. Definitely, guys, I would really recommend him. Very, very good indeed, and a very, very enjoyable player to use. So that was my Raheem Sterling player review video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. It is much appreciated, and peace.